Good morning, guys. You ever been on a job and everything's going good and then you hit a brick wall? Well, it happened to us yesterday. We were on our last job and Nate come walking across the field, and it was a big field. And I said, "What's up?" He said, "The 400's dead." And I said, "What do you mean dead?" He said, "It's dead.
The spirit is gone, but the stench remains.
It won't do a thing." So I'm going to show you what was wrong, what I had to go through to find what was wrong, and maybe hopefully help you guys if you ever encounter this problem.
Fake snow.
All right, Nate's getting the seat up.
There we go.
Now,
I think it's heavier than it looks.
this is the ignition switch, and you can see all the wires that are hanging out. And here's the fuse box. What I had to do, I had to come down here and test the circuitry, the circuits. This is the main line coming from the battery, and this is the line coming off the solenoid and goes through and feeds current back to the ignition switch to turn the switch on. It would not do that. After an hour and a half of testing with the test light and the circuit tester and everything like that, I finally found the problem, and I'm going to show you what it was here in just a second. All right, Nate. All right, guys, this right here, this relay right here on a Gravely is the start run relay. It basically is like a junction between this and the ignition switch and sends current to the system to make the engine fire. So there's one element of this system that if it goes bad, everything goes dead. And I'm going to show you that right now. I don't know how well the camera is picking this up, but this little gizmo right here, you see where my hand is wiggling? There is an inline fuse in there. Well, that fuse had blown, and that controls the power to the entire system. And it's hard to find. I didn't even know they still put them on these machines, but they do. So I'm going to show you the fuse, one like it, here in just a second. That right there, guys, was the whole problem. A 20 amp fuse. So if you had that problem, check it out. It might be your problem too.